Hello fellow Orc Slayers, my name is NoNo and welcome to a tip and trick overview of Orcs Must Die Unchained Siege Mode. Now, if you don't have this game, it is online multiplayer based and 100% free. The link to go and grab the open beta is in the description below, so feel free to go and grab the game, and with that, let's get into it. Now the first thing we need to talk about is team structure. A 5v5 team needs to have a pillager, 2 defenders, and 2 attackers. However, there has been multiple instances where we have used 3 attackers, 2 defenders, and not had a pillager at all because we were pillaging as we go. This is very helpful when you don't want to sacrifice a player to just killing crates. Now, I plan on doing hero structure videos a little bit later and do hero reviews if this video gets enough views on it. However, the best attackers by their current in-game stats are Ozil, Hogarth, and Ivy. The best defenders in the game by their current stats are Stinkeye, Zoe, Dobbin, Gabriella, Smolder, and Tundra. The best pillagers in the game by their current stats are Blackpaw and Midnight. Now, the only 2 characters that can pretty much swing any direction that they please is Cygnus and Maximilian. Mainly because these 2 characters were pretty much designed to fit any role that is needed. They can play pillager, defender, and attacker all very well, and it really depends on how you use them. Now that you have a good team balance, it's time to talk about trap placement. Now generally you want to make the most out of your kill boxes, and the best way to do that is to barricade. You also need to have brimstone, cursed ground, and various wall traps to make sure you get combo kills to earn extra coin. Now the reason why I say brimstone and cursed ground is because every 2 placements of this stacks on one another, but no more than that. What that means is that you can place 2 cursed grounds, then 2 brimstones, then 2 cursed grounds. This will make the most out of your space and will eliminate all your pesky, pathetic spike traps. When you go to place your first traps, make sure you barricade first. This will give you the best way to lay out your space before you even know what you want to do with it. And you can always stand on top of the barricades and beat the snot out of your enemies with bolts, claws, shovels, and anything else that you feel necessary. Now, I don't plan on going too far into trap placement and general defense in siege mode. However, I will give you one more tip. Another defensive tactic in siege mode is if both of your guardians have fallen in both lanes, I suggest pulling your pillager and anyone else you can spare to help you defend against the onslaught of the orcs and other minions that are coming at you. And I also suggest that you place at least 2 hero-seeking ballista crossbows in each of your kill boxes. This makes it far more easier to keep heroes out and will eventually help you in the long run of things. Now it's time for pillager tactics. Personally, I think that the pillager is one of the more important roles. They control how fast better minions can start spawning simply by breaking vases and crates, and especially the big crate up at the top of every lane, which is just great. See what I did there? The best way to be a pillager is to sprint to go break vases and crates ASAP. Do not get distracted with killing others, just break crates. Unless you know you can kill them within an allotted time slot, you're not going to help anything out. So, in the long run of things, just go break some shit. Honestly, the only thing the pillager really stands for is assassinating and breaking crates. Now, the only way they can really do this is by breaking crates and killing people. There's really nothing else to pillager. So, whoever you think on your team has the lowest attention span, make sure they're the pillager. You don't have a strategy behind your waves. Luckily for you, I have come up with a wave tactic that will always beat your opponents to submission. If performed correctly, you can beat them before wave 12 even begins. Now, the cards that you are going to need for this first tactic is 9 kobolds, 14 kobolds, 9 satyrs. Some more cards that are optional and help are 14 satyrs and Swifty Hooves the boss. The fastest boss in the game, actually. He even one-shots gates and is the only boss that can keep up with kobolds and satyrs. Now, for your first wave, your very first wave of the game, you want to put all 9 kobold cards in front middle, and back. This works so you can find out what your opponent is capable of and if they can stop a large amount of kobolds. However, be wary for area effects like Arcane Bubble, Stink Eye's Blast, or even Dobbin's Grenade, because these will incredibly hinder the kobolds. Now, if the first wave of the Kobold Rush does swimmingly and you get your Guardian to half health, which is incredibly possible, be sure to keep moving with your kobolds. However, if it does not work, be sure to change tactics on that lane. However, whenever the second portal opens up, make sure that you place 9 kobold cards in all of the slots and lead it. Now, whenever you're doing a Kobold Rush, you have to remember that you need to go after the gates and not the Guardians. But it will help in the long run if you kill the Guardians as well, but first off, make sure the kobolds can get through the first gate. After they get through the gate, make sure you kill the Guardian with the remaining kobolds. They do fast work, so don't think for a second that they won't be able to take down the Guardian because of their low melee attack. Now, if the first wave of Kobold Rush does not work, here are some other Portal 1 combos that will help you in the long run and work very well together. Here are some level 2 portal combos that work. Here are level 3 portal card combos. Now, for a portal that's on level 4, these are the most destructive waves you could ever create. However, my personal favorite for Portal 4 is 14 Satyr cards on every lane or Fire Mages in every slot, because Fire Mages are incredibly hard to defend against if you don't know what you're doing. You have to get behind Fire Mages to kill them successfully, and if one fireball hits you at any level, you are pretty much dead, unless you can get to a heal spot incredibly quickly. Always remember that if someone on your team has a glyph, which are these things right here, that either buff attack, defense, speed, or health, make sure that your team places them as fast as they possibly can. This will definitely help out your waves, and a speed glyph will definitely help out Kobold Rush. And with that, that'll be the end of this video. So thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm hoping to have more helpful videos out in the future, and even some hero reviews. So please feel free to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. If you guys want me to elaborate or make a more specific video about a certain topic, please tell me in the comments below. And please feel free to add me as a friend in-game. My screen name is NoNoNoah. Thanks guys, I'll see all you no bros later. Panda Pete says bye! Hey guys, if you liked Orcs Must Die Unchained, maybe you should check out some of my other videos, like my shorts, my highlights video, or some of my indie video games. These videos are sure to give you laughs, joys, and much, much more pleasure. So, feel free to look at them, and be sure to give them a like if you do. Thanks everybody, and I will see you later. Bye!